litres of banana bread can you bake in a purple bowl? Well, actually, you can't bake any litres of banana bread in a purple bowl, but you can mix up banana bread in a purple bowl. 4.3, 4.3, purple bowl. Hello, everyone. I'm Tupperware Pete. G'day, g'day. I'm going to be making banana bread. Now, we've just been tossing and throwing with some ideas of what we're going to make. Let me put these maracas down. And I think I'm going to come up with some banana bread. Let me take a step out of the shot. So if you haven't seen Tupperware in a while, then take a look around because there's quite a few new products. And even if you have seen Tupperware, if you are familiar with Tupperware, you might see a few, old favourites. But a lot of what is on that display is brand new, right? So make sure that you have a click on the link and go and have a browse through the online store. You might be surprised at what Tupperware have come out with, and you might be surprised of the old and vintage Tupperware, the vintage style Tupperware that they've released as well, all right? So, to end Purple Bowl Week, we are going to make up a banana bread, and I'm going to use this as a mixing bowl. Now, it's not really designed for a mixing bowl. However, because of the highly polished inside, we can use this as a mixing bowl, not a problem, because the Tupperware spatula, whether you use the orange one or whether you go for the pink one, they're both, can you see how they've both got a straight side up and then they've got a curvy side? So that's going to allow us to go right down the bottom of the bowl and mix everything through, right? It's going to be awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the dry ingredients first. So in here, I've got my Tupperware modular mates. That's these ones, right? Then I've got a few of the Ultra Clear Square, and I've also got some of the One Touch Fresh. So let's start with the modular mates. Now in here, these are the ones that Tupperware have been selling for 41 years. How amazing is that? Grab the tab, peel the seal. So what we're going to do is grab our Tupperware cup measurements, and we're going to do the 1 cup measure. I've got a little scoop. Some of the modular mate sets come with scoops. And when you have an online business account with Tupperware, you do get access to Tupperware that other people can't get. And you also get free Tupperware. You get access to the wholesale website. And there are different things on there than what there are on the retail website, right? And you actually get 15 to 25% discount off the entire collection, right? So what we're going to do is, let's do this in here because it's going to get a little messy. I always measure things with love from my heart. Measured from the heart, they say, right? So let's do this. We are going to, here we go. That's a healthy 2 cups of wholemeal self-raising flour, all right? So what we've got into there, let's just, look, we've got a little bit of a mess happening. That's okay. We'll flour the bench just in case that bench needs flouring. Now, black is really easy to clean, let me tell you. So what's in here? We have got, this is a spice. Grab the tab, peel the seal. This is like a grandma spice, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to throw in 2 generous tablespoons of that. It's like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. It's just, yum. I've got some Celtic sea salt. Now, I keep my salt and my pepper in the large spice containers. Whether you use them as a sprinkler, I didn't want to have any ray gun references. Whether you use that as a sprinkler or whether you grab your spoon and pop that in so that you can easily I'm going to do like about a half a teaspoon of salt into there. That's going to help with the flavours come right through. This sprinkling in here, that's got the self-cleaning mechanism. So that's awesome. We've got one of those. And I am going to throw in just some extra cinnamon because I'm going to do some banana into here, right? And, nutmeg. There is nothing like freshly grated nutmeg. So let's grab our Tupperware grater. This has the 2 little red feet on the bottom so that if you are grating on the bench top, it's not going to, run away on you. And what we're going to do is, I'm just going to grate this straight into here. I love fresh nutmeg. It's just gorgeous. So you can do as much or as little as you like. I'm going to throw in a decent amount of fresh nutmeg because it's just yummy. And even though it's the middle of spring here, let's pretend we're hanging on to wintry flavours, right? So there's our nutmeg. Then what we're going to do is, in here, I've got some hemp seeds. I've got nutmeg everywhere now. I just had a look at the shop and went, oh my goodness, the bench is a mess. Let's throw that into here. Now, what have we got? Hemp seeds. Grab the tab, peel the seal. I'm going to throw in a couple of tablespoons of hemp seeds. That's in my Tupperware Super Oval. And then in this Tupperware Super Oval, I do have, grab the tab, peel the seal. I have got some linseed. So I'm going to throw in a couple of tablespoons of decent linseed. And we'll pop that into there, right? Yum-oh! Then what we're going to do is, there's our wholemeal self-raising flour. We have got, in my One Touch Fresh. So you know how I said before with the Super Ovals, did you hear me? I went, grab the tab, peel the seal. Right? They've been available for 41 years. Tupperware have been selling them for 41 years. People have been doing their pantries out in Tupperware Modular Mates for 41 years, right? Guess what? They've come out with a new item called the One Touch Fresh. These are for the pantry and for the refrigerator. They're easily accessible. All you have to do, grab the tab and peel the seal. How easy is that? We have got a teaspoon of baking powder. Pop that straight into here. Pop that into there. And that is our dry ingredients. So there we go, straight into here. Now all we're going to do is apply the seal. You might want to express the air out of there. And then all we're going to do is mix that up, right? How easy is that? And that's done. Right? All of our dry ingredients are mixed in perfectly. Now, you should smell that. That is gorgeous. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. Oh, yum. Oh. In here, we've got our One Touch Fresh. Grab the tab, peel the seal. All we've got this handful of walnuts. I'm just going to use the lot. Right? We're going to blitz this in our supersonic chopper. And look at that. Blitzed up walnut. We'll throw that into there, right? And, oh look, we might need a Tupperware spatula just to get right into those crevices. And then what we're going to do is, this is the Ultra Clear. This is a different version again for the pantry. So you've got your Ultra Clear up here. You've got your One Touch Fresh. I've shown you the Modular Mates. These are the Ultra Clear Square. You grab the tab, peel the seal. It's very easy. And all I'm going to do is a handful and a bit, or 2 handfuls, of sunflower seeds. And then we're just going to pop that straight into there. And we're going to blitz this up as well. I love it. Now, we just pop them straight into there. Now, actually, I will just show you the blades, because this is, now you've heard me say this before, right? Tupperware is like mobile phones. As the technology gets better, so does the product, right? So with this version here, this is the updated version of the Supersonic Chopper. You might know it as a Happy Chopper or a Turbo Chef. It's now called a Supersonic Compact Chopper. No need to ask, it's a smooth chopperator. It is a smooth chopperator. The top 2 blades, they've winged them, which means they're slightly curved. So when it's spinning around, I'm spinning around. When it's spinning around in there, it pushes the food back down to the bottom. And this blade on the bottom, that's a flat blade, because everybody knows flat bottom blades, they make the chopping world go round, yeah. Or they make the cooking world go round, right? So there's our sunflower seeds. We've got them into there. Let's just fold that straight through. Mix that all up, and there. Now, technically, any bowl will do, but any bowl will do. These are the Vatsa bowls. These are perfect for something like this. So this is, you can get all sorts of different sizes and colours and shapes. You can grab this. It's got the thumb hole in there so that when you are mixing, you can get that, so you don't end up with mess all over the bench like I have, right? So that's your yellow, that's a bowl. You can get the large ones. They also come in. Now that's a bowl. This comes, it's a 7.8 litre, that's a bowl. I mean, look at this. Like, it's massive, right? Imagine how much potato salad you could pop into that. 7.8 litres. So there is your, that's a bowl. Right, now, what we're going to do is, in here, have you seen this before? Very rarely have I ever demonstrated this, and we haven't had this for quite some time. I love it. This is your rechargeable USB cord that you can magnetise that onto the top, and you can recharge this top motor. And once you've recharged it, that goes on for about 14 days, right? So there's your little blade that's got your motor in there. Can you see this here? See how it's clear down the bottom and it's slightly textured up the top? That's your fill line. And there is measurements, if I can find them. There we go. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but you've got measurements up the top in 100 mil increments, and that's going to be easier to measure instead of grabbing measuring cups. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do is, let me show you, right? Let's pop in. Oh, let's remove the straw, actually. We'll sip on the Aqua Vibe. This is the Aqua Vibe water bottle. They're brilliant. They've got little emojis down the front, so it tells you where you're up to for the day. I'm on my second lot of 2 litres. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure this up. We're going to do approximately half a cup of milk. So what we're going to do is grab the tab, peel the seal, ultra clear square. We are going to do this. That's some milk powder. A decent amount, because I like it milky. You can use proper milk if you like. I tend to just have the milk powder because it's always there in the pantry, because often I cook on the spur of the moment and go, what shall we do? Let's do banana bread. Banana bread. Banana bread. Banana bread. Banana bread. Let's do 1 egg into there. That goes straight into the bin. Let's do another egg into here. That goes straight into there. All right. Oh, there we go. That might need a bit of attention. And we've got another egg into here. There we go. Pop that into there. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. There we go. And all we have to do is turn that around. And we're just going to blitz that up, get a little bit of air in. You don't need it done for very long. And then you just pop that, turn it off. There's our milk. So what we're going to do is just do a little well in the middle. Can we see here? I'm just going to pour that straight into there. That's our 3 eggs, half a cup of milk. And what we got in here is, you know what I was going to do? I was going to blitz this up in here. In my supersonic chopper. I'm winging it here as we go, folks. In my supersonic, what did I say this was? It's a slimline silicone bag. This goes into the fridge and the microwave and the oven. It'll also go into the freezer. So I've got some blueberries and I've got some strawberries. And what we're going to do is just fill this up. Right? And all we're going to do is... Now, I'm not going to put sugar in here. So instead, you know what I'm going to do? I've got some maple syrup. So I am going to throw in 1/3 of a cup. Now, I'm going to do some maple syrup and I'm going to do some extra virgin olive oil. But I'm going to make it up to about 1/3 of a cup. We're going to pop that straight into there. Then I'm going to, fingers crossed, that's going to blitz. There might not be enough liquid in there. Yum, 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 yum. That's it, done. Blitzed blueberries, olive oil, maple syrup, and strawberries. And we're just going to pour that straight into here as well. Yummo. And we will pop this through. Yum. Then what we're going to do is, it's just a matter of, there's our bananas. Don't look at this. I don't know what these are going to look like. These have been in the fridge. I've been waiting to do banana bread with them. But remember, the longer that you use them, these look brown as, but the natural sugars in there will get stronger as it goes along, right? So we're just going to pop them straight into here, chunks and all. And so this is banana, blueberry, strawberry. It's got walnuts, sunflower seeds, milk, maple syrup, extra virgin olive oil. We've got so much happening in here, it's not funny. So we are just going to fold this through. And so the spatula actually acts like a blade because it's slightly beveled and tapered in all the way around the edge. And you can use this as your wooden spoon for when you're on the stovetop with your spaghetti bolognese. You might want to use it as a mixing bowl. I use it to scrape off the bottom of the Nutella jar sometimes. So, or the Vegemite or whatever it is that you've got, right? So all we're going to do is mix that around, and that's it, baby. Look at that. Now, what we're going to bake it in, see, that's all it is there. Look at that. Delicious. What we're going to bake it in is this. Let me move this out of the way. This is the Tupperware Ultra Pro. This goes into the freezer, it goes into the microwave, it goes into the gas oven, the electric oven, the wood oven, it'll go into the dishwasher. If you can control the temperature on your Weber barbecue, this will go into your Weber Barbie up to 250 degrees, so long as it's 5 centimetres away from the heat source. I used to cook chickens in this at people's parties in wood ovens. I used to do it as an in-home Tupperware party all the time. So if you want an in-home Tupperware party and you have a wood oven and you want to see how to cook a chook in less than half the time it normally takes, let me know, contact me. Let's do it, right? So this is the Tupperware that goes into the oven. When you're not using it, that stacks up beautifully like that. I've got one here that I've just buttered and floured, and all we're going to do is pop this into here. Sourdough. This makes a great sourdough container. Whether you're doing like a chicken curry or a Tim Tam cake or a chicken and broccoli, or you want to do some satay, or you're just doing like a Sunday roast, this is perfect. So you can start it off in the microwave and you can finish it off in the oven, or you can just pop it straight into the oven. That's entirely up to you. There's no rules, right? And I'll show you, as soon as I pop this into the oven, I'll show you I'll show you how you start it off into the oven, into the microwave, right? So if we are, there we go. See how the spatula cleans the bowl for you? Look at that. It licks the bowl for you. How delicious is that? Yum. All right. We shouldn't have popped that up the side, but that's okay. Let's just spread that around. And there, I'm going to pop that in. And I'm going to pop that into the oven. 180, 160 with a fan, or maybe 190, 170 with a fan. Depending on your oven, anywhere between, 30 and 45 minutes, right? So, we're going to pop that into there. Just on the middle shelf. And the Ultra Pro, you can pop your meat down the bottom. You can pop your veggies up the top. If you want to cover that and then do it as a little oven bag, you can do that. And up the top, there's your apple crumble. So now you've got your stacked cooking system for the oven, 3 dishes, and you're only using 1 oven tray, right? Now, in a standard oven, side by side, in a standard oven, side by side, they're going to fit. So you can do a beef, a pork, a lamb, a chicken, a wombat, an emu, whatever meat you eat at home, and you can have that down on the one shelf. On the top shelf, you might want to do your crispy veggies, or you might want to do a peach cobbler and an apple crumble, or a blueberry pie, or if you've only got 1 shelf in your oven, just do it there. In a standard oven, that's going to fit side by side, right? Now, if you wanted to, if you've got a big bird, you might want to pop that in that way. Oh, hang on. There is a 2-litre one. There's a smaller one. It clips in together. I might have to do that as another video. But I like the idea, when you're not using them, they stack up into there. You're not going to break an arm when you pull the Sunday roast out of your oven. It's really lightweight. If you want to freeze, you can freeze in the freezer with that. You can use that as a nachos tray or fish fingers, chicken nuggets, or whatever you want as an oven tray. Bake your biscuits onto there. And it's still covered under the lifetime warranty, all right? Now, if you've got any questions or suggestions, let me know. And in the meantime, you know what you need to do, don't you? Oh, hang on. We've got a little bit of a wobbles going on. Let's take 2. Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll cook for you another day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.